that okay?
Yeah, so this is
Abusia mi cheche mo nyina me mobi bia akwaba and then nyame adaroma the 15th of January 2023 and a gusu a yewo mu yi any day mu a oba na wa share program no senior money no medin Dr. Ren ma freedom fighters for nyina akwaba and then nwumre yi enkomo kakra ewo ho me dem say nyina yate about Shatta Wale ne outburst nsɛm a wɔde ato dwa nsɛm bebree na Shatta Wale aka Shatta Wale obi a nyame nim no kure ne ɔwɔ ne talent ɔwɔ ne gift a wɔde to nnwom amanfo follow Shatta Wale because of the talent ne nnwom a wɔto nti nnwom no a wɔto no amanfo bi kasa ana Shatta Wale afa wɔka ana ɔde to ne nnwom amanfo bɛn nnuanom a from Jamaicans oba UK from ahwedemfo wɔn accent ana Shatta Wale osua ana ɔde ka ne kasa wɔde to ne nnwom na Ghana fo bebree abɛpɛ n'asɛm because of ne behavior ne character sɛ ɔyɛ obi a wɔka n'adwene wɔkyerɛ n'adwene anya ne nsɛm ne nyinaa no wɔka a yɛmu bi no badwemba te sɛ yɛne ne yɛ adwene wɔ ne kasa but the point is say sometimes I don't fault people like Shatta Wale because womu nyansa ne womu nimudeɛ no apart from talent and nyame de kyɛ womu no womu nyansa ne womu nimudeɛ no enkɔ akyi Shatta Wale te sɛ papa bi a friend Kiki Jan menim samate Kiki Jan dinda na oka osibisa fame Shatta Wale ni suban kakra ete sɛ Kiki Jan. Kiki Jan was gifted, he was blessed. Kiki Jan be a osibisa osibisa band no mpanyimfo no a aka no a Omeka say Kiki Jan was the youngest among osibisa group, but he was one of the most gifted. Or you'll be a na keyboard, or you'll be a not in terms of instrument and in the voice. He appeared before Queen Elizabeth. TMA Kiki Jan appeared before Queen Elizabeth because of the gift, the talent. No, but the man Kiki Jan a from with all the gift, with all the talent, appearing before kings and queens, and the use of the abuse of drug. Who abuse drug and into a friend of drug and into a friend of drug abuse. Shatta Wale he smokes a lot. He takes a lot of abusive substance into his body. So sometimes even when he's talking, he talks with pain, he talks with anger, he talks with a bit of delusional mentality. It is sometimes he goes with a krinkum krakum behavior and character. The Rebecca says, yo, no. He always swing to and fro. But you see, this is the time as a Ghana for Musia Sebio will be to say Kiki Jan the Subai. With all the fame, with all the talent, with all the places Kiki Jan was able to appear or visit, he died miserably. He died miserably. You see, some of us, the talent Shatta Wale muwono. Yemubino, we didn't pay attention to many of the talent when we were growing up in Adisado College, the hills of talent, where there are abundance of talent on that hills. We got people like Mensa, people like a friend, T-Blaze, my own mate, Terry Bonchaka. Now you see, what was Shatta Wale talking about? He was talking about Meek Mill. Say, Adena Ghana for a car, Semafa Meek Mill. Na Ghana for mo papa ye president da na mo papa ndi president da. Nobody has a right to talk about a Kufuado. The way obe behave, the way obe. You see, it is ignorance. It's ignorance. Ignorant has led Shatta Wale to talk anyhow. What do you say? If you say governance, presidency, to say the wako a aveno, no wako to we, no wa roli, no washi. Now Guinea says sana the presidency, the office of the presidency, no etie obidia nipa ba kubidia by birth. And you know, why are we complaining about Kufuor? Why do we sit on radio stations? Why do we sit on our national TV, friends, national televisions? Why do we come on Facebook and we talk about the president? Perhaps Shatta Wale, no, and I'm saying, you're very ignorant, you know, we name the essence of governance. When we say governance, government means you and I. We, the citizens, are the government. And the citizens choose one person to lead them, to represent them. And to be the America say, a fie and ye busia penny. What the Babronika was a democracy. And see ye busia penny or die busia mua, no one fair busiana swa. That's what din se munun and some fua. Yang as a busia members, no, we have every right to chastise him, criticize him constructively or however we deem fit as a family. But I don't say Shatta Wale wakasano. I didn't need sa. Was shiwi ni bebre no because on shiwi papa. On say weed no, you will move great. What do you say? Oko aveno na koto weed wa aveno a unya weed papa eto eshe efa adwene and meditate on the word. To say the friend is saying Solomon mu eshi we no. And it's a yes, Samson, Mushi, we know, King David, Mushi, we know, Bible, Muno. What they say, read the book of Enoch, they will tell you the 6 and 7 books of Moses. You will hear, you will read about it. Shatta Wale no one read or sheep bukano. Oh, one no she we know. And what a friend is saying, circle railways, boys no, got a new one. What you say, aha, on she adabraka weed. And I didn't know when muno, it has been what? Distorted. And we are no asabo drugs account. And drugs now what bonus one more drug papa or more kolebu powder papa. What you say? What body your friend is saying for full funny be trokanwa. Your friend is saying obi to say kiki jan mo a boy and you be no wobo. Into a hana adwene. Into a kasa. He doesn't make sense. What can't some no ana what they are some not children. What can't some no they are some not children because he is being controlled by the substance, the illicit substance, so that substance controls his brains. He is gifted, he is talented, but drug abuse, no, is saying and tasu. But you see, people like Shatta Wale will come and tell you, say, one mentor, Kennedy, Japan. Then I pity the NDC people. This is where I pity NDC people. Mahama time, obe free so. Ababa said concert, they paid Shatta Wale $100,000 in 2016. Shatta Wale was paid $100,000 to come and perform Ewa Mahama. The last time Mahama, ejina stage is what, one no person keja, Ghana for to the swab banan keja, what called the second day. So Shatta Wale himself, he knows that being a trickster, he plays to the friend is the tune of these politicians. Now, me no beka an asem no kra no, ono wa regret it. I'm delete any video. What Shatta Wale will say anyway. I've told you, sir, it is us that make people. Me, Dr. Remy, without any answer for emotion, I'm nobody. Get it? Whether I've attained in terms of academics, I've reached maybe to the apex of it. Without you watching me, I'm nobody. Get it? So you are more even valuable. But Obidi says Shatta Wale. What can't someone know that it's ready? No, we Jimmy Kakrafim, no, we Joku Kakrafim. Now in some now what can this is a guy on national on Facebook award think of us one mommy or use the MWT word or use words like this. And these are the people who that Ghanaians call celebrity. They celebrate them. Because to them, Ghana to them, they feel say, okay, he appears on TV, he commands huge followers, and the huge followers that he commands, we need to celebrate him. You see, when you go to America, what you want, UK, what you want, they can't celebrate you. They use their platform to make great impact for people. All these Ghanaian so-called celebrities, it's about time they got to learn sense from the Daddy Lumbers, and champion they are not respecting them. From the Daddy Lumbers and the so-called meninis. It's about time they make their real celebration at Ghana for celebrating to be felt by the ordinary people. America, there are a lot of celebrities when America enkoye. The days of your friend is saying, the Rick Van Winkle, more time now a friend is saying, America enko, they added their voice for a change, a positive one. I was telling somebody, say, if you're an American and you want to know the how about a friend is saying Barack Obama, go and watch the documentary of Clarence Evan. If you've not heard it, you've not heard the name before. There used to be a record label called Success record label, SUSSEX. Clarence was a man who never attended school, but he was the first Black American. He who was able to broker peace between the white, a friend is saying, celebrated men and women from the Hollywoods with the Black men. No more the gift and talent. So when Barack Obama was chosen, the men like Bill Clinton, the Democrats, they had to go and visit Clarence Evan for him to give his blessings and watch and follow a friend is Barack Obama and give his thought whether Barack Obama is a client is a person that presenting to the Americans, not America Fonko to Swaba. It took 4 years of Clarence Evan to study Barack Obama. And the long and short of the story, they say he gave his consent and said that Barack Obama is somebody the Black communities can rally support. They use platforms. They use the Michael Jacksons. Clarence Evan was somebody, he brought a lot of these musicians up. So most of these musicians, they know him as the Godfather. Use people like the Jamie Foxx, the Birdmans, the Jay-Z's, the Nas and Co. to rally support for Barack Obama to win the election. And we saw the impact of Barack Obama. If you are a celebrity and we look at the way the economy is, and you call yourself, say, Shatta movement, it's a movement. And your movement, and more broad for a year for the support to or sika for money support to Shatta Wale. Yes. A sika for man are not your die-hard fans. Because a sika for man woman ye be bebre do wanna die-hard fans of these overseas. Do one point in Ghana. So if you have your die-hard fans, Ghanaians, Mobromu for Kaya ye for truck pushers, drug addicts, circle boys from Dabon, Tinia, Nasa Ghana, ya ding, Nasa McMill, Abba, no abedin sem, no one realize it, delete from the Facebook, it delete from the Twitter, Pachawa. You as a Ghanaian, celebrate Tiwa. December, you performing wonders. Everybody clapped for you. We hailed you. One would have thought, says Shatta Wale will use his head and say, no crap. A man why a team. Yeah, a team why you celebrate his crown. How many times in Pope and Yenya a court a year Jubilee House? Any of President Quatanasi, Nan Campesumpo, Yakwashu to video, near you sue the F signs and the F word in our videos. But then you get Shatta Wale. No wonder, say, my good brother and my good friend, Black Rasta has always been talking about Shatta Wale. Onwa, he cannot collectively gather his thoughts and speak to the people. Well, back in the Facebook wall, he can't even gather his thought and say, let me communicate with my fellow Ghanaians this particular way, because to him, everything is about money. To Shatta Wale, he thinks that everything is about money. I'm not saying getting money is bad, but to get money and not get wisdom and conscience, is evil. And these are the people that can sell the nation. And so Shatta Wale's character, behavior is a typical Ekufuado. They don't care where the country will head towards. They don't mind. So today you see we have a Kufuado who became the president of Ghana on the back of what? Lying against other presidents. Today, MPP people that are Ekufuado's fan are telling the whole world that Ekufuado did marvelous than John Ejekum Kufuor. People, Ekufuado, MPP, funny because Ekufuado's performance is better than John Ejekum Kufuor. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? So you see, when Shatta Wale gets the chance, instead of him to gather his thought and speak sense, wisdom to the Ghanaian, no. And later on, he will say he belongs to the street. You see, Shatta Wale, it's not the music that fetched the Shatta Wale the more money. It's just the 419. Internet. So these Shatta Wales and these friends say, medical, it's just 419. And internet. So it's just all these 419 that they do. Asa, what else again? Lying people to take people's money on the internet. That's what they do. Consignment. This is what they do. The lives of Jumanwa, Love Man, Money, your friend is a sledge, and your friend said Junior Mafia, a giant for many years, and you've been a Shatta Wale Moe. Chris Waddle, a giant 419, a year, many years. Whatever boy, payday, and your friend is saying, I refuse to be broke boys. I would giant, and you've been a Shatta Wale, and on what fun is a World Cup. I would gene. So when he talks, and you people should go and look for money, you should people go, Jimmy Nkwa, forgetting, say, when the society if policies are not being put in place, you cannot thrive on the society. And we are being led by people who are thieves and are not creating the opportunity for the Ghanaian to thrive. You, Shatta Wale, your father was an NDC member, he's still an NDC member, left Ghana, went to America, stayed there and hustled. If Ghana was better, your father would not leave Ghana. The last time your mother came complaining, and people were saying, oh, your mother should not complain. Say you don't even pick up her phone. You don't even talk to your mother. You don't even, People are saying, so you've done so much for your mom. Your mom is so ungrateful, That one is between you and your mom. But gather your thought and talk to Ghanaians is very important. You just talk anyhow. Because Ghana ni Ekrobia, Openyini Jimia, near son so, near no more piafo, Rie, Nana Wedie, they said the old garden city, or 2 was said to 2, Nana what tea, see carrier, so near the so near man fake titles, stupid titles. Go and look at Kumasi. Kumasi is like a filthy, damn village. Go and look at Kumasi. For 20 good years, go and look at Kumasi. 2 became the chief. When a friend is saying, Dag Heward Mills, Bishop, criticized and chastised Otumfuo. Some of us came to the defense of Otumfuo because I knew that Otumfuo at that particular time, now a Bishop Dag Heward Mills was chastising him. Now it was too early because Bishop Dag Heward Mills, I didn't know at all. I hear a friend say, Otumfuo, I don't know. I can't say I etia Otumfuo. At that time, no Otumfuo by no 3 years. So it was too early. But today, Otumfuo na kunyaso for 20 years. And you know they are santimai. And you know they are santimai. Dirtiness, filthiness. Because people hail mediocrity. When you money ni a boy and semano. Ghana no akwa say nkwasiafo no wo ti kro ni wo no empanyimfo dodo no America say wo mo yan kwasiafo no wo mo jimia na emmaburu ni mabaawa no na nkokurafo bi bo wo mo sama yan bo wo mo sa emo yes wo mo yade no. We have lowered our standard as a nation. We have lowered our standards. Mamefo wo ewo abontene, mamefo wo ewo form, no hospital beds in Tinkwade. We have lowered the standards. And yet Jinkwasi Samso. Now no meti ya obi say Akufo-Addo a fantastic president. Akufo-Addo adwuma wa ye no Mahama Mada. Today I want to show you people nkwasiafo no a mo ba mo se Dr. Ren MP NDC. Today I want to show you people something. I joined MPP party in 1998. At that time, na your card kesiye pa na paper so na ukokra register ni achorodi. In 2008, and I'm Mrs. Sam paper and it got lost. In 2011, I remember 2011 meeting your friend and said, John, many years ago. I know say I off and say bra and register with him. It was Sir John that signed my friend is saying my party card at the moment in 2011. Because see a bit to and Dr. Rena and now we NDC. Where were you? I mean, for me, be crying, sometimes, no. I see a car. A mom in them, I'm fine boy, fresh boy. That time, and yeah, fresh boy, MPP car. How many years? MPP car, fresh boy. How many years? Fresh boy. 2000 and something. Was that I know I joined MPP? Not by Umia, no MPP. You're joining MPP, not by Umia, was not an MPP member. But because we use our brains, I don't know. I've seen that Akufo-Addo has destroyed the nation. And I will say it boldly, without fear. I take bus, I take train, I drive. How I feel like I want to live my life in UK, I do it because I'm not afraid. If you meet me and you think you are MPP member, you want to face me, because I'm a fucking damn strong man on the street. Telling you. That does not mean say no. We want to throw light to the political party. No, you free munwa, no, you jitino. And Kofobi that we were young. I was very young. Lied to believe in Akufo-Addo. Believed in Akufo-Addo, today he has destroyed the nation. Ghana is now a default country. And you think we should go and pamper Akufo-Addo? God damn it. God damn it. Nonsense. Nonsense. Do you think that some of us are like Teletubbies, that we wash our faces from up to down to up? Do you know the time we joined MPP? Do you know the dirty jobs we have done? Do you know the works we have worked? Entities. And I'm MPP IFO. Where were you in 2008? Where were you in 2008? When people were bringing boys from Fadama, Nima, Mamobi, Sukura, Jamestown, Choco, where were you guys? And their partner BFO, because Champagne in Bia Soria, was your Dr. Randy or NDC. This is my political party. Remember, fresh boy, young boy, dark and lovely. I mean, Bilichio, dark and lovely. This is me, Dr. Ren, MPP. The person who signed my card for me, John. The person who signed my card, MPP card, 2011, the person who signed, the person who even told me, said, Wafa, Bomadiana, your co-opposition there, but Bekaya, we were in opposition, and said John and Co. were forcing Dr. Red. Do you know the articles we wrote? Do you know the stories we wrote to malign, to denigrate Atamils? Even though I was with Atamils, who even gave me opportunity to work with him. And still I was, because my head was full of Akufo-Addo. My head was full of Akufo-Addo. I believed in Akufo-Addo more than anybody. Apart from my father and my mother, Akufo-Addo was the next person I believed. We thought he was going to change the destinies of Ghanaians. Yemubi ndiye here. The ebedi, the ebenom, the ebeshe. Yame dia domie, wa dia cheye. Yenko sreni edio. Adia chia yame de maye. It is there. Some of us can decide not to work. I will not go hungry till the day God will call me in my life. But we cannot put our trust in a man who promised me that he was going to change the fortunes of the poor in society. And he got the chance. Look at how he has messed up big time. Look how Akufo-Addo was messed up big time. Obi said, zoom it well. Oh, let me zoom it well, crowd. Thank you so much. Let me zoom it well. When I zoom it well, maybe, let me see. Let me zoom it well. I mean, landslide, you know. We na me zooming here. Yeah, me zooming here. We don't mean you did in free. Lojo kuku. This is it. Lojo kuku. This is it. More. With my friend YouTube and Tino, YouTube and Sugar. And more way. Where were you? How many years? And you know, and you know, Siasa Quasia, Satam now won't have Budan no me ingbe yo. Ole na agency ingbe fa pan budan no me oyo. Sorry, my minion landslide and for my ye huni ye. Quasia sama kwa. Jana obi be jana na Dr. Reno and we NDC ni abua because you can't currenti NDC for the omunye nipa moa yen ye catch NDC for say $1 and ye 2 cedi Akufo-Addo ba obe resign because the Akufo-Addo $1 be call 1 or be call 1 cedi yen ye catch Ghana for yen mu bi ye catch Ghana for ye mu bi and then kwasia for ya banas ye say kunu a ye say enam say ye party members inti e me yen kan kire nipa say ye party members kwasia for moa wo de madwene ni nya adwumenti mo pede mo bedi ewunti o man nsai mo pede mo ni mo ni mo se e bedi ewunti o man no nsai. You know how many Ghanaians are suffering? You know how many businesses have collapsed? Now no a friend is saying businessmen on more UK. Fred Dr. Ren, I met with over 20 businessmen in UK. Doctor, aya kebimaye na ye breye wu Akufo-Addo timu edene dodo. Ye de nyoma ko habo ye ntumi nyi. Now I was having a meeting with my brothers and I told them ade bi amde aba Ghana e wo habo ye ntumi nyi because Dr. Ren there. Ntumi nyi. Because somebody has decided say he will show me pepper. Ade ni ntumi nyi e be de tupunim. Ye de tupunim se punem fanko. Because me, my life is not about material things. I can do anything I want because I know by God's grace where He has brought me to and where I have reached. I can walk, I can ride bicycle, I can drive, I can take a train, I can take a bus. Anything I want is my choice. So we are not people who are so like Shatta Wale and Co, who are always greedy that they can kill for a friend is saying for money. Shatta Wale came and told us, I said bulldog in him. A year Fennec, Madame for Fennec Orchard and in the war community 18. Obinim who ni woni bi. How come? Said Shatta Wale in him the pakro will come Fennec Orchard. They are so greedy for money, so they do everything because of money. They can dine with the devil. That is what Shatta Wale is doing. Let NDC come to power. You see Shatta Wale associating himself with NDC because that is where the money is. No loyalty, no conscience, no principle. We need principle in life, no purpose gathering. Our dinners to say, as a human being, I have to have a conscience. As a human being, I have to have a principle. My principle was that, look, and me were UK, and I'm a conservative. Me Ghana for no, MPP for no, do kromo, say, conservative, do kromo, no more support to labor, no, me a conservative. Ain't me free, me Ghana, I'm still a conservative member in the United Kingdom, me labor. Because I was an MPP, and MPP believe in conservative, and your friend is saying, governance. We better do kromo man, me say sign konkoye labor. But Ghana for beka to some MPP ni. Or was anti-mem or MPP cry, MPP card a member. Or Baba Kruma no akwa change a friend is say, a labor. Where is the principle? Where is your conscience? They don't even understand. Sana Shatta Wale. Let NDC come to power. Or the moment you treat NDC for sir. And to you, the NDC, you should know the people that are fighting for a friend is a change of governance. It's a third force amba. You should draw the line. And know the people that did not speak for you people. You should cut the people. Because this politics that we are doing, Master, there are some people that have taken us back. It's not a game. Politics, as they say it's a game. It's never a game. It's a life affair. You either die or you either live in politics. Under Kwame Nkrumah, Ghanaians were living. Under Akufo-Addo, Ghanaians are dying. Today, Akufo-Addo, on the Busia, a glass factory. Kwame Nkrumah mu jack to one. Akufo-Addo buy wabe town their MPP ni. They don't build. They don't build. That was the political party I believed in. I was a card-bearing member. I was a dues-paying member. Yesterday I was telling, I was telling one of Fatal. I was having a conversation with him. I told him, look, and he said, oh doc, namu kauna namu baba sanko funa mbajiji yesikan. I said, yes. Yeah, but jiji skade ma Akufo-Addo. They said the Alan Kojo Chremantin, Alan Chini campaigner, or Pepe Sikefra Brochin. I was once a member of Alan, a friend say, after a year, Akufo-Addo yen kwasi asemi. I said, oh, I will go with Alan. My name is Nana Steve Mo. I decided, say, I'm not going to do it again because 2018, and I'm saying follow MPP political party beam. My bre, any entro and nada. My bre. That was when my mom told me, say, Meba, this is what I was always telling your dad. But these people, be careful of them. They are the ones that did not allow your grandfather Kwame Nkrumah to build the Ghana that every black person so desire. Destroy the destiny. So when you hear Shatta Wale and co talk, they talk out of ignorance. They don't know. Let me tell you something. I was an MPP member, but I can hit my chest that under this 1992 constitution, I swear we're lying. Under this 1992 constitution, there is no better government seen at Tamil's and Mohammed's government. I can hit my chest. I'm a student of research. By God's grace, aside yes, I street boys. I can blame you a catcher. Yen you won't tinino. Yen tinino way. Aside that, I can be bold 92 to 2022, 2023. The politicians that gave Ghana the best of governance are Tamils and John Dramani Mahama. At Tamils in his 4 years or close to 4 years, Ghana and Kwanko se sasi ko pepe bosia gidi o. Debbie. When Kwabena Dufo was the finance minister, go and check the record of Kwabena Dufo. Excellent. Kwabena Dufo's governance. What is said? Yenya Kojo Banredu. May his soul rest in peace. These were the people that gave us good economics. A friend is saying stability and system. Kojo Banredu and Kwabena Dufo. Actually, na September by, but ufa Kwabena Dufo and September Kwabena Dufo was brilliant. And it is an Ukraine, Mekoka, yes, so NDC member. Today, I've shown you my political card. party card. But I'm no more with them. I'm no more with them since 1998. Since the days of on the hill in Western, in Central region. So I want you two people to understand, say, you see, when we have people that we so-called celebrities, it's not all of them that their brains work. I'm not gonna just try and say, yeah, but Mami kind of credential. MPP government led by Kufuado is a sham. It's a Ponzi scheme. They are thieves. They are swindlers. They team up with people calling themselves pastors who are thieves. Kufuado worked with Otabil and Co. These are thieves. He worked with pastors. He worked with politicians. He worked with celebrities. He worked with journalists. It was a grand scheme. The same thing they did to Kwame Nkrumah. When Nkrumah was building Ghana, they were writing articles. Elizabeth Ohini and Co. were writing articles here in London to denigrate a friend is saying Jerry John Rawlings, Elizabeth Ohini, writing articles to BBC. They will gather some people in the village and they will take pictures and they will let them Ghana. The whole world knows that Ghanaians are struggling. They cannot even drink clean water. Today they came. The water that we were not even using treatment to treat it to drink. Today they came. Go and watch the rivers of River Ankobra. Go and watch. Go and look at it. Go to River Densu, River Brim. Go to Asenkregwa. Go and see whether if you can even fetch and even drink it raw like that. These are the people where they were just always on BBC. At that time, CNN, writing articles, denigrating the people who were doing good works. The same thing with the Kufuor. Denigrated John Dramani Mahama and Atta Mills. Today he is a president. Agenda 111. I remember so clear like yesterday. Social media, Dr. Ren said, we Kufuor wouldn't mean agenda 111. Into one day, and another see Yebini Yenshe, a Kufuor is also by Jamianshe. 4 years down the line, 4 years in the agenda 111, not even one hospital, and yes, we see a commission. I throw a dig for no. God will punish these people with the so-called Professor Mattes and Co. These are wicked and evil men. They take advantage of women, rape our women, destroy our country, destroy our nation, steal from us, come and build wealth in abroad. That is what the Kufuor and Co are doing. Say, Messi Subi, Memi Jai MPP 2018. Today, if anybody is following MPP, it's either the person is a thief or he or she is wishing that they will get a chance to steal from the Ghanaian. I'm telling you, and I repeat, today, if you see or hear anybody who is an MPP member and speak for MPP, it's either the person is a thief or he or she is hoping and wishing that he will get the chance to steal from the Ghanaians. They are not the truthful people. They don't believe in Ghana. And as I keep saying, they have never believed in Ghana. You go and you see them big sis. You see a Kufuor, a JB Dankwa, a Euphoriata. Where were they? Were these not the people that wrote letter to Queen Elizabeth, not to grant Ghana independence? Ghanaians love reading. Read, research and read. I'm interested in Sabe coming here about we are. But they are saying about too many. But I'm in about we court. They didn't the Patricia. MPP 4. One more trade, one of a year, one more managers. No, yeah, trade ministry. Abayra way, papa no for so no so person another. Papa abayra way so on paper pano. A Korea chi papa no. Ebo born no. Charlie Ghana. These people leading the nation. All that they deserve is to have a coup with them. Honestly.
The amount of men that are shock your breast. Wait a minute.
Let's wait. Let me quickly try and see if I can get my sister on the line. But before, I just want you to listen to this. Court. Let me read it for you very quickly. This is what is happening under Akufo-Addo. This man who claimed to be a friend is saying, a friend was saying, was he a human rights activist? This guy is a thief. Akufo-Addo is a damn thief. Say hello, Dr. Ren. This is Patricia. The lady was who. Please, I work with the Business Resource Center under the Trade and Industry at Sefirioso. My boss was sexually harassing me, and because I didn't give in, he made the place very hostile for me. He formed a clique against me, physically assaulted me, emotionally, psychologically assaulted me. What I received every day, name calling, defamation, illegal suspension. He denied me entry into the office. My locker was broken into, and a lot. Please, the case was sent to Shiraj Sefiosu, and my boss wrote a letter telling them I have bipolar and I'm mentally challenged, so they should disregard whatever I am saying. I was brought to Accra head office. They asked him to retreat and revoke the statement about the defamation and suspension, but he never did. And he told me he will frustrate my case and also destroy my reputation. The case is in court now, and that is tomorrow, which is 16 January 23, is our final court date. I'm not going to talk much about this, but we can see some of the pictures from the lady. The way Papano, the boss, Sefioso, trade ministry, the way Papano, no, because of a so war in Yabano, the P2. Now, what in the court, Eshanasi. You see, when we are fighting for a system, and I hear people like the Shatta Wales, and Kofubi, Etutoka, Eche Womwa. I tell you, say the people who support Shatta Wale, Womoso Kahubi, and a Shatta Wale, it means the temerity, it means the same phone, a cancer phone, a Chelegana for. Because when we are fighting for a better system, that our women and children will be able to thrive and have their peaceful mind without say this papa bi me da ansa no amamedwuma. Then people like Shatta Wale and co say you need right, say we will criticize because he wants to have Abia featuring a song with Mick Mill. For us, we will speak truth. No fear, because the street, Agbaji na. The street every day we walk on the street with no fear. This is the beautiful lady. Beautiful lady. Menu yaketwa. Menu yaketwa. Abona homodi na ko school. Ama ya fa na adwuma. The boss say person one ne da. Because the boss I say amana anda de a. Obame ye yinadi. O tete no bo no. Because person one ne da. This is what is going on in Ghana. What do I say? Banguru me da so doctor is still looking you. This is what is going on. Yenu yanamon kwada. Oba brochria. Yenu obanda because of pedjuma. Canada Japan ebe catch Ghana for say ne ba wie school or wie school no but some years ade tin ye as a week pepepe na ne ba nya adwuma ye. E sure say ne ba honorable Canada Japan no a opese obedi president ne ba ene obi anda e wa America enso nya adwuma. Na we wunya usori anopa ubenya Ghana for mema bi enye Ghana for mema nyina because mema ye Ghana ni menka ho wonso wonka ho Moses wonka ho Solo monka ho Solomon Crado no sisi hotel and offer Ghana for adwuma e wo nsawo ti ama menka mo kosi nsawo mu a monkoda Solomon hotel ni bi because wo ya ade pa yeboa e yo bi a asem we tu no e wo Sefioso ana asasem wetu ahese wunua ba te sehwe so why ne kamafo a obeka na asem de ama no why ne dimafo obedi na asem de ama no yenua ba we asem a wo komu atete ni amane ekwawie ekire ne boss se wo ye bodamni enti ma court emfi no asem a ye de tu me nua ba Patricia so na me ne wo ken de ye nua no mo komu jajaw atete adwuma no a ebi ni wa ese gengie ye bomode create bi ma ye nua ma no ye mo wo nso a ne ye tete wo mo because of person ne da Patricia is saying na Apomo is saying welcome to Dr. Ren's page.
Okay.
And I agree where did you what for where drew? We see and I agree what Apomo is saying where did he wait me for painkillers maybe. Where the amount for you we are seeing YouTube for the Facebook for with me boy in Chimuka crack Koban is saying and a jaw boss a person order a query ball infant assembly see now boss cry no a friend is saying it my ben and away young fan chassis a infant assist on make us free now then now we are boss and then tea now or time was
so many sure first of all no so I mean yes a relationship no
your relationship best no
nature and person they no married and on my boss and subordinates at the and no say what was a papa no into me man 5 years time obey papa no na me train me sabio me buy or me the yadan and I didn't send bebre and still na man give it in a man no and our form a click on the other team no and any omudi many at the from 2020 till now na office ka wa adwuma na yenche ene ade ade na me chene se me de mempesa na e ma no nti o ma me ska bi na me nim be ska ni free ena me ka chene se mestre no on hwe me be ska ni free asa matimi age no ka chene me se ono nya me subordinate nti on to me nsure me be bia ska ni free nti me mpa me free na sonko na me fa ko e ma kufuado na kufuado kwa won stro no me fa no ko ma line ala nche man tin so stro no and I'm a fan of TV na me podcast no na no achi my feel nti e ho na makona by time on month na edwuma so eti ba say whole month na me nkwa na me wa edwuma oti obai na ma generate sika na me sika na man na wo say enkoto bank na sika na e the whole day 1.5 day e woni tables no first sika na nkoi it's a na say you could train no me say sika na ka wo de ma me da no it's from the right source into be jimi sika and what you farmer me free na nisu ko aye busy me ko buy about 3-4 times am say ma ko strike deal class say am my company and say be ya e di sika be buy company no nti we dem stress kana kra na farmer me a die eye me dia no die farmer me na me fa nko ye train no ka che me say office hall any the whole team any ready say omukwa presentation no me was near the Kenya course she also radio station be omukwa sika but we the air for free me kai papa ne say it's me for my name and some for me but I'm saying free so that me want the next one me samba na ka say sika ye doubt e busu am na me generate me first sika no you wa hase company ni be yi enti me first sika na me de akwakoye outrage na enti say ukoyi mi sika na so de akwa bank no eba na one less de me mafa na afrim na fe wo de me de ama me carry ya me first sika na me da na me ho am me kona no e na auto share me so ot na kunya so free na kunya ne so ebe fa machi ebe pounce on me from my back autonomous sideways. And I will change in some intimate knuckles, never race down on it. No, didn't mean you are precise. So, it's me, I am for some occasion. I said, me recording, it's I'll play it out, mess and that strategy, the back police station. It's yes, and you must no giant anymore. And I'm a first that I got to the table. We were one of the documents that was accompanied by the files now. This Canadian Diano. And the committee was saying for the bar, may responded to it. And I'm a you. If you want to sit down, security man now, I'll catch us already a GM. There was a legal guy on the soul officer, and I'm a Sunday coach. The training patrol. Gaia offer your ball as a small soul, or no, so make a train. It's a win, and legal aid guy is to obey reports. Yes, I'm not over from a GM, not what to the phone in Nakasa. Remember the 3 good hours. And training and say, well, yes, because of so kind of company to him call the first one on it, Major and the Becassa. And I'm a friendly parent, say not to me. And I will say, male from competition. I'm reporting. Many kind of head office. The fair head office, fair from 1 minute of contact in a feel be picky because already when they can't catch on some of them. And all the attending will go in a more female. And to pick a call. And I'm a police station, I'm the call strike. And not sure let her come out strike. Say my brother, me was psychological problem. I think say my forward the amount.
Yes.
And I was police station. Command and then CID, near Munina, no Munina, 11th May on the 17th of July. And I'm not sorry paying for movie. Time of Mekoda Hospital, and then me BP caution, Mekoda Hospital twice. Or is serious. And I'm pushing at the court. Because that crime officer is screening. No, catch and say, me psychological problem. You have a panel, or how word more. Or push your movie and more, push some of the court. But it's a thing of court sterilely, I can say. I'm a poor and I hear courts. Now, and you're no one that desire you need me. On the front desk, they are stalking on me. Front desk, no echo. I make a session in a drive and so we put me. BDM, no, business development manager, no account. You also what's it? Front desk, I report I audio. I send out my head office so we because many commas she also have in our many headdresses think it's a lesson. But me feel right just any of my busters or must do this need a mind. It's here my family. Even crowd me say, Uko hospital no, a drone of the man or and I said, the head office by some mobile because nobody can catch almost my brother, it's no movie, it's no more later, and almost ask him on back quarter, almost me your course charge. And I charge because I'm Anthony and I'm almost ain't on reverse the wine in my head office for Bejiasem no, the sinner or moon cast me beam, almost seeming to some night and walk out no. Influence and what's near custom, no, the sinner, or as it has no cost, them watch none of you could see fine house, no.
Now, Pat, with them, I mean, Bissau, I am be a idiom for the purpose of Uncle for in animal Boshe. Yes, see Wabodam, I am be a Wabodam.
What should I view?
Number 2, my mean, Bissau, boss, here I can ask him, your friend is saying.
Lawrence Ogurin.
Lawrence, now a Juma Ben Amoye, and I have fun Amoye Mojuma.
So she also business resource center.
Our company being
under trade and industry.
Our trade and industry, Alan Kojotre Mantin, our best will be the president, the ministry, Meboa.
But
now a coba sanwa, much letter I could do. I hear Alan Kojotre Mantin headquarters no, a dear no muya de bois.
The patch of Munya fan found, but in a ma, as some ya be seen, no. Your penny back on it, not Tiasana see a pound, and then your paper above is so you know, said a Yamajuma. And I'll say, me on him, said a métier, and on him, as some no crew womb. It's only a for say, head office, that's the coordinator, and coming together, and also Obabe Yasem no, Nanka Yakoka Wofie. I thought that Papa no craft fra or don't want credits. Or two car free takra de eba quarter, or no one can it to only a day. Nipa some see on only Moshima reporter some maneda. Ya penny na reporter some 1 year no. Or no. To say Papa no babeji asem no akofie no ono na all sacrifice ni bibia enti edru ba bi no no so get why fed up and no say na sanity there on ya asem ni on so asem mu biem enti mesi na nyina omunya anya ho hwe ya show reports many gym ni natural report e dey akoto trade and industry ya penny no chief director almost on be free almost free it's been 2 months now. November 2nd, now on letter and buy, and they 15th. I'm back. Make the I am here to say, and go say no, dear Gumino, when I'm Kroimwa. No more car. Hey, lady for fair, no, say what them no. Dr. I saw who me picture. Me no beer. Me a
Me do picture no cry chere wo mo a Facebook and a YouTube so. Patricia ya kana asem no nie o ti wa wo Facebook wo YouTube no Patricia no a yeso abodam o modam na enam se ne boss pese woni ne da a one pinenti ana ne boss ekukuru asem kese de ato ne so ama eye sehwiwe so ekuro no nyina no omohunu a omofiso abodam no mo sre no omohuro no because sebio onye ekufu adoba onye osikeni bi ba eno ti de ye no enie minua Unu ba wo abrochi wo America wo Germany wo Italy wo UK unu ba sane de ensam ade ye no we sure say UK na wo tim no oba enkopa adwuma ema ne boss enkoka so opese by force wono ne da am wan pani a ne boss no begu nanim asese ke wa UK a mo amunim ka by boss no ya sack no ama ya sad your friend is saying domestic violence abuse asa to ne so ama wan hwe ne obeserve eye ne sentence Patricia na we dey me ma won kasa bebre because you say ochina wo court and na wo mfa eniti sebio ene dey because me say wo medical bills no doso but you think kan o medical bills no doso pa nti no memoada na me admo ochina wo court ba e be say aye program time be na mbepon china mo time na mo court na time be na we share court na ordinance me be wi
normally criminal aspect no case no almost started around 10:30 11
nti ever say by 2 there e betimi aye program me wa na omo very good about 2 a me fro na because me so wa boka court nye easy wanga say mon papa na the way obo no pictures and videos no audios no ha me de nyina betuja na me adom akina ye papa no mo yenu anu mo hwe me hunu say one of the MPP for MPs be share live CCR me body di go me or follow me hunu so worry me boss your Alan could you tremantin where you want your president in boys wo de me ne be din come back door enti wo de mamija ona da na me ad much na ye beto aso but my main kensis we said enu aba no ne mfonyi na mde atodwa se ne hutin ne hoka ekufuado ene Alan kojo tremantin ene o boss cross your friend is bi Lawrence Ewuren
was music management team omumienu then the front desk
Lawrence Ewuren no ana one hwan bi
no final GM no
ono ne final GM no was if you also trade and industry ministry no okay Joe all right Patricia Major how na me admo china ye be din koma kwan ye be fa so a yen ye wa abochi ne fie mo e bi e betim di aboa obi ha no ye be hwe na ehu de e betimi e de aye me de onim se me promise but ya me admo china be din koma then we see where asem no akwakoi so se o china na final hearing
Pasha okay say nka 19th no magistrate na say nka 19th no but ye call no opposition nyambo a ochina nti nyambo ochina no your car. And I mean, so be a journey it all depends on him.
Okay. Now, let's just say, you share a chronology of the case, no? Mudi asem no call court, no? Mudi din some member say bekum details, be nyame admoche be din komonti ye bekum. Now, what brief here, a friend is saying most Scotch schedule, or how was case, no? Baby, the a cobaye man could be more court, nina, nyame admoche, no? Ye be did home komonti. And I agree, I mean, ya na. Jiwa home kakra. I mean, nobody come out back door. Why? You're Nancy. Yo. Abusia, you know, ba, almost ready. We are me catch them. Said we are Ghana for a bread. A titu you know, ma. The way I treat you, Oba Bruche, London, UK, Germany, France, America. Women are put. Yedi oba di kind wa brabum krop kroba jiji oba so. Ehwe oba yi. Ezo ba Ghana. Ye nuanom mma no ayakayaka de etete wo because teach wo mo ni bi no ye te say me Dr. Ren village president she de aye ye nua ba me the pictures be kire boa the manager bo no because sebio ne to soso ne nufu soso o ye tuntum se wi no ho efe and unti manager ne person will take advantage no ne da o di ne huni na wo yes say ni che ye nua. Come on. We mun sorry anopa mo kwa kwetena sorry dem no makotem yeti abonsam so me wuri makosoro osoro meti abonsam so sa Lauren ehuri no be hunu no church be hun kra hwene kra ho church elder ana leader bi then sam hunu sei ana woti adwuma mu a wodi die so woti ti wo bi baba won ware no nye no wade o ma wo kwan. Na yesebie enimu mpo ya ware krampo no ye kosebie ye ko hima enimu krampo no a enye debia na ye ko hima enim because ebia what man eye enkawasha ne nsanti wetumi nya ho chance akọ hima enim sa no. But Ghana no de akoye hwan ne kamafo ye de be ka bia ma no, and we will make sure say justice will prevail. Na sebio bebia ensem hunu a boss ne ye no court ne the assembly baby ya, then we will add our voice very loud. Until then, already no, sending any videos and the pictures in the IGP. And in painful both MPP and NDC painful be a minimum because we need to fight for our sister. It could be you, yes, tomorrow. It be a better warfare, CB, unana be, unia baby. And yet this awesome way did. I've told you. One of the reasons why I share me video, I mean, mama non travel bar, is because of the majority of how nonsensical many of our men behave. Over here in London, akwesi broni bema no obo ne yere ene ne ma ene nkwada ho bai. Yeah. But Senate we'll fight for it. Nyame admoch na join us many no 2 p.m. pepepe. Many be did nkomo. Let's hope and pray. Say court case ne be call e dia ma no. Bibi ebesi bia no so no for the better dua. Or number be na se opese obo anu a memo no angasa the number atodwa direct. You know wa abrochiri opese mo bo anu because wa fa eya homo. Yes, me ne ba hase e be jiji ska de abo anu de. That is not the main the main thing is the law, no, the justice no will prevail because Ghana no, the emblem they say freedom and justice, and we want justice for Patricia. You be doing come on. Ebusia, I na agree there. Send the name Dr. Reno. This is how I will end my show. But before I end my show, I just want to say to you, those that have followed me, Dr. Ren, and you want to support what I do, I've got many painful atnasian, but the better many the coming days. I have something I'll tell you about my own political career. Ishmael said, Charlie, she's a nice girl. Yeah, our young sister is she's beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, Maso. I don't know boss Nikuhuya. One control no erection. I hope the judges will change his direction. That could tufiasi. Anyway, you guys have been very supportive to me from day one. You followed my page, even though sometimes I have Facebook, I have some footage. The background, I'm on for follow Dr. Renko Munya and say Munya, a friend is saying, Omunya notification. But all of you have been there from the day Raye Arita Okwe Manye. Eja bones no I'm not senisika. Edema aye ne wafa anymore. Mami Sabamu Moses. Edini de mekasa me bona me boni nyina awari ne mekasa Dr. Ren. Me de woni that Oche Adams ni Oche me. This is very sad. It's very, very sad. Now me I'd watch now. Got details. She will join me, she will appear, and then we will talk. It's sad how we treat our women sometimes. I'm not a perfect gentleman, but one thing I was taught by my father, he taught me very well. And he said something. My father told me one thing, that, son, every woman is called comfort, so treat women well. And that has been my guide. That has been my principle. Wafaya Akwaba, Shabam Nation. That has been my guide. And that has been my principle. So if you treat a woman well, the blessings that you get is beyond measurable. My father lived a very happy life and he died happily, my dad, because he knew his role and my mother knew her role. And let me just take 20 minutes of your time and talk about this. It's very important, this topic. And you see, the black man, which I'm part of, has not realized certain things. Emra Yesusano, Yemubino, Yenanamne Yamamenomotiwano. One more time, they married based on role. Timmy. Some of us, our parents married because of a particular role the woman was playing and a particular role the man was playing. I'm just trying to, but one day I'll go into details and I'll go into the in-depth of it. Before the Second World War, now women role as wives was to keep the home, was to cook for the husband, was to take care of the children, was to take care of the finances of the man. That was the role of a woman before the Second World War. And I'm saying the Second World War because I will tell you what happened after the Second World War. Before the Second World War, the father will go to work. He was the breadwinner. And he was the comforter. He was the provider, the protector of the home. So our grandparents, our fathers, they had their role. And our grandmothers had their role. So during their time, there was not like divorces. Because there was a specific role for them to play. Now fast forward. After 1945, after the Second World War, what happened? If you go and read the history of America, many of the American soldiers left America and then they came to Europe to fight for their allies, to defeat their enemies. So when the men left home, there were no providers to provide for the home, for the mothers, for the wives. So what happened? The women they then had to fill in the shoes of the men. So women left their homes and they had to start working. So the women left home and then they started going to the factories, the warehouses. They started working. So now the women who once upon a time were housewives, cooking for the husband and their children, now they had to fill in the gap to be the factory workers, to make the bombs, to feed their husbands on the war front. If you're I'm a researcher, I read a lot. If you read about the history of America, Newton Akwamedasi, sending the stars. Thank you so much. So when the women left home, they were now the factory workers. They learned how to make bombs. They learned how to drive. They learned how to make cars. They learned how to make guns. They learned how to make ammunitions. They learned a lot. That is the women. Now listen here well. After 1945, when the men returned from war and they came back and met their homes empty. Newton Aqua, and the fact was that was when women were allowed in the military service as nurses. I'm giving you I'm trying to be the reason why we men are struggling with our women, especially the black man. Oh, Newton Aqua, no, a soldier. Oh, any Charlie, soldier. Once a soldier, always a soldier. And a friend, Charlie, comrade, wait here. I salute you, sir. So Newton knows the history. People with a military background know these things are basics that you learn it. TMA. So when the men returned, they found that their homes were empty. Now, where are their wives? Their wives were at the factories working. So once upon a time, the men that used to bring home the revenue, now the women at the factories, they are also bringing home the revenue. They are also bringing home the cash. And not only the cash, they are trained. They have the skills. So many men became frustrated. They didn't know what to do. So out of that frustration, till date, the man, especially the black man, majority of us have not understood our women. Because our forefathers understood that their marriage was based on role. Our forefathers married because of role, the role the woman plays, and the role that the man plays. And so the woman did not have anywhere to go. The woman didn't know of divorce because she was not the breadwinner. She didn't have control of the finances. She was not the one bringing in the revenue. Indeed, if the man was beating her, she couldn't leave because where is she living to? If she leave the home, how is she going to feed herself? That is the story of the black man, the black woman. So 1944, this thing changed. But say, yes, Sasrekosi, and they are the ones who contributed in bringing the bacon, the income home. That's true. So once the men returned from the field, from war, they found out that, look, revenue now, since you're man on the revenue, the cash. And their children respect them. So, what they had was the strength of a man. And majority of these men used their strength to beat their wives, to beat, to molest, to harass, to sexually abuse people. And that is a typical example of Lawrence Mo, continuously abusing Ghanaian women because they think they have the strength. And so they abuse. What do you say? Thank you, Newton. So the quickest way to mess up your life and spend time in jail in abroad is beat a woman and fail to pay child support. We joking in GH with our women. That is true. So once the men returned from war, no, Asa, they came to home to meet women with skills and who were bringing home revenue. And that is why today it is so hard for the man to understand, say, what role should I play if I am going out with a woman or I'm married? Because you see, the role of that woman has changed. The role of a woman is no more housekeeping. Her role now is she is a nurse, she is a teacher, she is a lawyer. So if you meet a woman today, oh, I love you. What do you want to do for me? Before you meet that woman, the woman is already driving Mercedes-Benz. She already has a home. She already has a car. So it has made many black men frustrated in their marriages because they fail to understand the role. Years ago, our forefathers would tell you, say, hey, you're a man, financing form. No. Financing form today, it doesn't work today. Because who do financing form what? Or ban or a lawyer? Easy for me. My wife attended Oxford University. She makes huge money, big fat money. Oxford, Oxford University, you don't go looking for job. You don't go searching for job. Oko Oxford, Oko Cambridge, you don't go looking for job. Companies come and they recruit you. It you know what Oxford, companies were already there based on what? Her CV. Oh, the last time will be say my colleague was Dr. Ren receiving the curriculum a vital milk. A mujedru uni biyade a hardware. So Rebano, she has a job, well paid. It who ya bear man who feels there. That role is so better if you know keep if you one forget it. Because no. Enya warrior na so pe maybe ama be man anu aduane ama no. Obenya chef papa. Because her salary can afford a chef. I'll bet me to a chef every month, £2,000. Easy. What you say? So we have to understand that the role of a woman after 1945 has changed. And we need to understand our women and start building a role all of us can fit in. I will be a but over Ghana, 1945, we still don't understand our women. So we still think, say, they have to be kept in their homes and become slave women. No way. Go to America, 1945. The structure, and it is not the fault of a woman. It's not the fault of a woman. It was the social structure changed after 1945. Just like the way the social structure is gradually changing after COVID-19. Before COVID-19, we go to work. Majority of people had to go to work, commute to work, and work from the offices. COVID-19 came, it's gradually changing the structure. People can work from home. You put on your suit. Sometimes I work many times after COVID-19, I work from home. I can just put my shirt, only boxes, because my top and the show was Zoom meetings. That's it. But a black man has not understood that after the 1944, Manye, thank you. See, it's true. After the 1944, the structure has changed. And you see what is going on in Ghana? It's very, very sad the way we treat our women. Let me tell you something, my brothers and sisters. Let me tell you, as a man who has a background of security, let me tell you clear. A society that do not acknowledge, respect women, that society is a failed society. That society will never gain any blessings and they will never recognize their potential to become the best or the greatest. This is what the white man learned years ago, and it is helping them. You know why? Let me tell you, today being a Sunday, and I'll give you a simple takeaway for you to think about. Africa, our men always walk to and fro with curses on their head. Our women always curse the men. You know why? Because they don't have joy in their heart and happiness in their heart. So instead of our mothers, our aunties, our sisters, our wives back home in Africa, if you are married in Africa, for them to bless you, they will curse you. Because they don't have happiness. Now they are kumemo and they pay free ano. And this akumano is not happier. They be free akuma anon bebano. Eye curses. You see what this woman is saying? What Patricia I go through, you know. Patricia is not going to be the same unless she goes through a lot of counseling. Because somebody has done something which is evil to her. Let me tell you, one of the reasons why we are where we are is as a result of how we treat our women. We always talk, say, oh, we are giving our women a chance. No, you don't give women a chance. You have to allow women to occupy their seat of honor. Oba akamemua. Ohima ende sihine. Enye bema ende sihine. Oba akamemua. Ohine awoba. Ohine be sorry. Ohima and sorry. Oba UK. They understood this principle. They understood this principle. Okay, so it's a good talk, Dr. Ren. I say most of our women get more money than their husbands, and if they that's Arito Okwe Manye, and she's a queen mother, and it takes only understanding to make a family and a home, and that's the truth. Understanding is comprehension. That is what it works for everybody, and it has worked. It has proven to be successful, and you have no idea. The blessings alone, you have no idea. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to take much of your time. God willing, tomorrow we'll speak to our sister Patricia. I also have one of my sister. Her name is Celestine. Ono de omu dupino. Ono Birmingham. We need to come up. Stories are man for the banedos. I am a human as well. But therefore, to also say we'll stand for Ghana and speak truth for Ghana. We'll do our best that I can do. My name, of course, is Dr. Ren. Thank all of you for coming, supporting my show, supporting my program. Thank my dear sister Barbara. Hey, Auntie Barbara, sis, long time. I'm to all our brothers and sisters who came to watch me, Newton Soldier, I greet you. Abose, I greet you. I greet all of you. Thelma, Michiao. Evelyn, if you are, hey, wise up. Michia wise up, Munyina on YouTube. Michia, Mama back in no. Daniel, Michia Munyina. Emmanuel, Michia Munyina. God willing. And it is saying, thank all of you. Have a good night. God willing, Yami had much na your sister Patricia Nkoma. Hey, Jennifer. which age will be mommy, thank all of you. Mambo Udinya, that does not mean say I don't love you. I love everybody who is here. I love all of you. Thank you. God bless you. We'll meet again tomorrow. Remember, you are not born of any inferior God. Obi kachira say one go school, kachira say what talent, utimi buti. Kachira say we a hairdresser. Is a great talent. Embu nwa bo mfia. Kachira say woni meduane nua is also a talent. Embu nwa bo mfia. What do you say? Okay? Don't let anybody deceive you. Don't let anybody belittle you. Keep your head up and believe in yourself. I love all of you. Have a blessed week. Peace. Love you all.